Good morning, everybody. We are in Traveler 5, Module 3, Unit 6, Speaking. In this lesson, you will be able to make speculations expressing, to express opinion, and reaching a decision. Open your book, please, page 74, and look for the warm-up at the beginning of the lesson. We have two questions. Question number 1 is, what are something we can do to save energy? What can we do to save energy? Okay, for me, I can say that we can try to adopt alternative source of energy that are renewable, like solar power, for example. Okay, at home, we can avoid using devices that consume a lot of energy whenever possible. Okay, this is my answer for this question. Please try to think about it and decide what can you do to save energy in your house or in your work or school. Number 2, do you do any of them? Why and why not? For me, personally, I avoid using the air conditioner when it's not absolutely necessary. I try to use fan instead. I also remember to switch off electrical devices like the TV, my computer, let's say my iPad, when I'm not using them. Also, I try to do these things because I believe that we all have the responsibility to be ecologically aware and try to protect the planet we are living on. Okay, please. On page number 74, you will see 6 pictures for alternative, or let's say 2 kinds in each, 2 kinds of bags, bulbs, rubbish, transportation, taking shower, and air condition. So please look at each one of them and tell me, what do you prefer, or what do you find is better or less harmful for our environment? How helpful are these ideas? And then after you go over all the ideas, please tell me which 2 ideas would be the most effective for you. Picture number 1, we have 2 bags. Number 1, the paper bag. Number 2, plastic. So what do you prefer, or what should we use to save our environment? I will tell you my opinion, my decision, and you have to build on your ones. Using paper bag is generally considered more environmentally friendly. For sure, paper bag here is more friendly, safe. As a plastic bag, what is the problem of the plastic bag for the environment? Because plastic bags takes hundreds of years to decompose. This is the problem. They also pose dangers to wildlife, animals in the wildlife. They are so harmful for them, especially marine animals, which can choke to death, suffocated, because of plastic bags in sea and lakes. Okay, some of us will say that the paper bag is not a good choice because that the paper bags comes from the trees, and that means they are cut down. Okay, even though they are still better than plastic bags because they are much more easily recycled. So we can recycle this paper bag and use them many times. It's not the same thing with the plastic bags. Okay, let's see the second picture. Here you have two kinds of lights. Okay, what is the best for our environment? We have another idea for you. If you follow, you will help a lot. We should also think about replacing conventional, this kind, light bulbs with energy-saving ones because they use much less energy. They use much less energy and last 8 times longer. This means you help the environment and at the same time you economize your electricity bills. You will save money, not just you will save the environment, save the planet, you will save money. Okay, look at this picture. Can you see here? Okay. Can you see this rubbish here? Okay. The problem here is the amount of the rubbish, not just the kind or the type, the amount. So in terms of rubbish disposal, I think if we could reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills by recycling, it would make a big difference to the environment. We would reduce the needs to consume natural resources and help conserve important raw materials while protecting natural habitats at the same time. Okay, so by this we will reduce the need to consume natural resource. So be aware of the natural resource. Don't consume them for nothing. Eat the amount of food you need. Use plastic bags or paper bags as much as you need. Be aware of this stuff because it's daily. So its effect on the earth, our planet, is very dangerous. Okay, look here. We have another idea you can follow or adopt to help or save your environment. Here he is driving his car. Here he is on his bicycle. Okay. Also, using car less would definitely have positive impact on the environment. Using public transport is one alternative. But riding your bike to work is even better. You stay healthy too. It will keep you in a good health, fit, and save the environment. So in good weather, riding your bike is a good choice to save the environment and your health. Okay, look here. We have 2 pictures. First one for the bath tube, and the second one is taking shower. So for me, as far as I am concerned about water, the shortage of water is the next big challenge that the earth is about to face. As we know, we need to take measures to protect future generation. It's not just for us. It's for the coming generation. So we have to be careful. We have to be reasonable using water. Avoiding baths and taking shower instead is one way to implement this, or simply installing energy efficient shower heads. At least, if maybe we cannot stop taking bath, at least make it 1 or 2 a week, and for the rest of the day just use the shower. Okay, here, air conditioning. Air conditioning is another issue. It pollutes the environment, consumes a lot of energy, and increase the demand for electricity, leading to power cuts during heat waves, especially in some area on the earth. Installing ceiling fans, it's ceiling one, is a good idea, or double glazed windows, because this double glazed window keep the heat outside the house. So it will help you a lot to not use air condition for a long time. Okay, here we go over, let's say, 6 ideas. Which 2 ideas would be the most effective for you? Which 2 ideas would be the most effective for you and you think you can follow or adopt? For me, all in all, I think saving water and proper rubbish disposal are the 2 most effective ways of protecting the environment. Okay. In your book, page 74, you have here you can use these phrases or words to discuss your opinion. Okay, go here, read them. Reduce, reuse, recycle, cut down on, destroy, pollute, harm the environment, dump, save, dispose, protect, throw away, convenient, recyclable, energy-saving device, environmentally friendly material, find alternative. Okay, here some phrases. In my opinion is more or less. As far as I am concerned, it would be best to, would make less of an impact on the environment. I think that is also. So please go back to my answers and you will find that I used some of these phrases and vocabulary. So please choose your own vocabulary and phrases and make your decisions and answers. Discuss the following question. Number 1, have you or your family taken any measure to reduce your impact on the environment? If so, what? If so, what? For me, yes. We use energy-saving light bulbs, and I think most of the family in Saudi Arabia try this kind of light-saving bulbs. We also have ceiling fans, which we use when air conditioning is not necessary, like these days. Okay, which part, the second question, which part of your daily routine do you think has the worst impact on the environment and why? Okay. For me, I think the frequent showering and the use of non-recyclable packaging, because these are some things I do very often in grocery and most of the supermarkets. We can see that they bought sometimes just 2 or 3 items in 1 plastic bags. So we have to take care of this. Would you volunteer to help or donate money to environmental organization? What kind of organization would interest you? Okay, for me, I would do both, but because it's essential to help find possible solution. Organization protecting the rainforest or endangered species would interest me more. I would volunteer because I would volunteer if I have free time. For this, I would prefer donate money instead. Okay. In your opinion, what is the best way to reduce the amount of rubbish we produce daily? Okay. For me, maybe the best way is to avoid using paper and plastic bag when shopping, to use rubbish bags made of clothes, and try to buy products with less packaging. Also try to use hybrid cars. We know that we have hybrid cars now, rather than cars that use older technology, and generally people should avoid driving their own car and prefer using public, walk to your work, or using the carpooling. In the next lesson we will discuss this concept carpooling. It makes difference in the for the environment. So, or use public transport if it's possible or available in your city as much as possible. Okay. So now, please, I want you to think of all these questions. Examine my answers. Make your own answers and share it with your family and your friends. Try to find 2 or 3 new ideas to save the environment, even if they are simple steps. But the time you will, let's say, you will have your own healthy, complete healthy lifestyle for yourself and for your environment. Thank you very much for listening. By this, we come to the end of our lesson. See you soon. Take care, be safe, and stay at your homes, please.